Hello and welcome to Big Dash Knows. Big Dash knows what? New York Giants football. Let's go. We lost to Dallas. My initial thoughts, it wasn't a good performance by the offensive line, not at all. But before I even get into that, Sterling Shepard, prayers to Sterling Shepard. It didn't look good. Non-contact injury. He's just jogging at the end of the play. Goes down, holding his knee. Possibly could be an ACL. Looks like it could possibly be an ACL. So, first prayers to Sterling Shepard. Tough guy, but is this the last straw for Sterling Shepard? We'll talk about that another time. This game, and this is just my initial reaction right after the game, offensive line got beat up. Daniel Jones got beat up, but despite that, at the end, still had a chance to come up with it. David Sills falls down. Diggs gets his hand-me-down interception. He was in the right place at the right time. Like I said, Sills falls down. And the one time Daniel Jones makes an anticipated throw, his receiver falls down. And we get an interception. So, shout out to Dallas. That defense came in. They did what they were supposed to do. Relentless pressure. I believe they had over 20-something pressures, 6 sacks for the game. And you can't win games like that, man. You can't win games giving up pressures like that. What do you expect? Especially with a guy who does not bowl well under pressure. But with that being said, as many times as Daniel Jones was hit, no fumbles. Could have said no turnovers, but again, they ended the game. Stephon Diggs, and he just got his hands under that ball, man. Just got his hands under that ball to get that interception. But again, hats off to Dallas. They did exactly what they were supposed to do. That defense, again, was relentless. But our defense, come on. Come on, defense. Cooper Rush had all day. He's back there solving equations. No pressure. And then the times that we did get pressure, the coverage was broken. And this is what they were saying about Wink Martindale. He's going to give up some big plays, and it happened this game. It happened this game, but again, this is Wink Martindale. If we're going to lose a game, we're going to lose the game. In that way, we're still trying. We're still going after that. But the debuts for Azeez Ojulari and Kayvon Thibodeaux left much to be desired. Thibodeaux did get a deflected pass. I believe that was in the first half. Ojulari did support the run game. Got a couple tackles. But I expected a lot more pressure from this team, especially against Cooper Rush. But got to give it up to the offensive line of the Dallas Cowboys. Tyler Smith played a good game. Jason Peters got called up from the practice squad, had a good game. The rest of that offensive line had a good game. Good 1-2 punch from the running backs. And again, it just was not the Giants' night. Again, another slow start. Field goals, had the field goal blocked. And man, you just see all the opportunities left on the field. Also, Dallas left some opportunities on the field as well. But again, a hard-fought game. Some plays got made later in the game. You can't go 17 unanswered either. Dallas scored 17 unanswered points, and we get a field goal at the end during garbage time. And again, at the end of the day, you want your football team to have a chance to go out there and win the game. We had 1 minute and 45 seconds. A couple of good receptions, 2 back-to-back first downs on that drive, and then, like I said, Sills falls down. Daniel Jones throws an interception. Victory formation for the Dallas Cowboys. So again, not happy at all, especially with the offensive line. Back to the drawing board. This is a game that there's a lot of tape that you can learn from. And Bobby Johnson, I know you can't wait to get in the film room and break that film down, because it was a lot of bad play from the New York Giants offensive line. I do think that we abandoned the run a little too early, because we weren't really moving the ball passing, in the pass game. But I think, especially in that last drive, Dallas knew we were throwing the ball. We go in empty backfield. I think in some cases where they're just retreating like that, you hit the draw play, quick inside hit with the running back just to keep the defense honest and try to get that over the top shot. So now with the injury to Sterling Shepard, what do? I believe Slayton will play more. And I can't forget Kenny Golladay. You can't say nothing. You cannot say nothing for a week, for the month, for the rest of the season. You can't say anything. That was a big drop. You said you should be playing. You played. They targeted you, and you came up short. You came up very short on that play. You can't say anything. But again, this is just my initial reaction. Game just finished. I thought I would be more mad than this. I'm not mad. The writing was on the wall. Our offensive line was getting beat up, and you kind of saw at the end we still had a chance. So I'm happy about that. But we need some better offensive line play. We need some consistency. And games like this, a guy like Evan Neal who was getting beat constantly today, this is a game that you take and you grow from. And that's going to be my positive for this one. So I want to thank you guys for vibing with me. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Again, just my initial thoughts after the loss. But again, my initial predictions were 3-1 after 4 weeks. And that's still on track. So now we got to bounce back, head into Chicago and try to get the win. In that game. And I think we can do that too. So let's end it on a positive note. I want to thank you guys for vibing with me again. This is Big Dash Knows, Big Blue Nation. Let's go.